Ma'am, can you make me the host, please?
Give me a second.
Shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, Shrishti, 1 second. Giving you the host rights.
So, today we have with us Dr. Kavita, and she is an accomplished psychologist who has been working into the fields for now 12 years. She's an IMDHA certified hypnotherapist herself, and she is a trainer for ACA Institute of Clinical Hypnotherapy. And she trains the hypnotherapist for level 1s and 2s. And she is a recognized transpersonal regression therapist, and she's a certified competency mapping manager and trainer for behavioral sciences. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shrishti. I request everyone to please show me your videos because I'm not used to teaching to blank screens. Hello, Shiva. Yash Priya, I cannot see you because of the lights behind. Yeah, this is better. Thank you. Munira, hello. Tamanpreet, hi. I can see Tamanpreet now. Munira, I can see. I guess others are still not in the video. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Thank you, Shrishti, for organizing this, and thank you, everyone, for joining in. I can see 36 participants, including me and Shrishti. Hello, Kavita. Hello, Pooja. You came for a short while, Pooja. Yeah, so glad to see all of you. Okay, so how do you want me to start? Do you want to first understand what hypnotherapy is and then should we address the questions, or should we address the questions and then simultaneously I keep on teaching you?
Wouldn't
You
it be
can.
better if we start with the introduction itself? And yeah, we have Priyanka is telling that first you say, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So I guess all of you are from India itself. Anyone from abroad, so that I understand if I have to use English or mix दोनों चलेगा. India वाले
You
हिंदी
can
समझते हैं.
you can put it in the chat box. Which
You
language
ask,
would you like to prefer?
you ask. Others can just mention. You read. Shrishti, you keep a check on chat
Yeah,
chat
I'm
box.
I'm
Okay.
I'm I'm going through the chat box. There are people from South India who are asking to go through in English.
Okay,
Both
okay,
are
I get
fine.
that. Thank you for telling us that you are from South as well. So now I'll make a point that I talk in English. Okay, so the session is about myths and facts about clinical hypnotherapy. So Shrishti, if you could just put everyone on mute. There is no
Let's.
disturbance.
I'll mute everybody. I'll mute
Yeah.
everybody.
So Shrishti has been asking me, there are so many queries about what hypnotherapy is. Is it okay to be, learning it online, or should we learn it? Should we not learn it? So that's how we planned this session. And here I am with you guys today. So let me just tell you how important is hypnotherapy or what the researchers have said. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So anything
Yes.
that you like, just give me a thumbs up. If you like it more, you can just give me a clap. If there is any question, you can raise your hand and Srishti can let me know that there is some question here. Okay. So how effective is hypnotherapy? According to one research, it says psychoanalysis takes 38% recovery after 600 sessions. Behavior therapy, 72% recovery in 22 sessions, while hypnotherapy, 93% recovery in 6 sessions. And these days, if you know my story, and you may not be knowing because I guess this is a new batch, only few names are here that I know. So I started my counseling services way back in 2008 or 9, and I was teaching then, so it was like a jack of all trades. I had 6 jobs in my hand, and simultaneously I was doing my private practice of counseling. So one fine day, and I also had an NGO. One fine day, hypnotherapy course, because we used to do workshops to raise funds for the NGO. So somebody told us about, okay, there is a course like hypnotherapy, you can organize that. And it happened in, I'm from Jaipur. Basically, my hometown is Ajmer. Now I'm in Jaipur. Moved to Jaipur. Base is in Jaipur, but then because of the corona, I'm back to my hometown. So then it was told that, okay, you go for a clinical hypnotherapy course and you can earn like that, okay? So I was like, okay, fine, let me just try it out. Then the struggle happened, which is the best institution. Where should I go ahead and do the course? Because, you know, one thing was clear that I was enjoying thoroughly counseling practices. And in those days, I was just doing it from my home and fortunately or unfortunately, people kept coming and I kept helping them and they were healing also. So there were good results that I was seeing in my practice. And with this hypnotherapy course, I was like, okay, so I have an NGO, I have to raise the funds. And somehow I know if I'm into counseling, I would need things into my basket so that I become a better counselor each day. So that's how this began. And then hypnotherapy, I was just researching which modality, which course, which institution. Then, I had a team of volunteers. So one of the researchers who's an expert into all the research and thing, he's good at reading and stuff. So he read and told me that there are two institutions that are known for hypnotherapy. One is CHI, the other is one is CHI, the other is ACA. So CHII is California Hypnosis Institute, which is from California originally. Then it became CHII when it came to India. Okay, CHII stands for California Hypnosis Institute of India. And in India, Mr. Yuvraj Kapadia, the person who is now the CEO of ACA, ACA Institute of Integrated Clinical Hypnotherapy. So he was the one who brought it into the country along with his teacher, Dr. Sunny Satin. He was from California, CHI. So that's how CHI became CHII. Now, after his death, what happened was there were branches, they kept selling it to, his wife sold it to this and that places, like, like Shiva says, I want to have an affiliation with this. And then Yashpriya says, I want to have. So that's how, it got sold off like this. So this is how we have now CHII Delhi, CHII XYZ, CHII ZYX. So when this volunteer of mine, he compared both the courses. He said, so sir understood that somewhere, I was after him. Let me know why don't we have a lot of crowd while we are authentic people and stuff like that. So sir said, Kavita, just flow with it. He has only one thing to say, just chill. I understood, okay, I understand that. So that's how this just came in and I did level 1 and I understood, okay, for my NGO, there was no good fund to be raised. Rather, they took the money from me, did it in my center and paid me nothing. So that was my story with ECA. And comparison and analysis, CHI and CHII, it was like CHII had 5 levels. Sorry, ECA has 5 levels. CHII had 3 levels. And since I wanted to learn everything for my practice, so what I did was I compared and analyzed. So there were certain portions which were missing there, and some fourth and fifth level beyond here, beyond the 3 levels of CHI.
अच्छा
Shivani, could you please mute? Okay, thank you. So after that, I understood, okay, if you want to have everything in your basket, you need to have a course which has everything, the best of all the courses from that particular modality and all the modalities basically. So there were some parts which were missing, 3 levels only, and then 5 levels. So Shobit, the person who did the research for me from my NGO, he said, otherwise also you will be learning it. We know you well. You will not leave learning all the further modalities. So rather invest in one institution that is offering you all the courses, all the modules, all the therapies. So nothing remains. So that is how I entered ECA, and that's how we called ECA to Ajmer, and we had the workshop. They didn't give me back anything, but then after this first level of workshop, what happened? The change was in my practice. I was seeing huge results. Initially, I used to take some 6 months time, 2 years time, 3 years time without knowing what exactly is the core issue of the person. But with this course by Eka, which now I'm into the training of it, so with that, it was quick, just 3 sessions or 2 sessions, teach self-hypnosis to the client, and the results were like one of my students who was also my incidentally my clients. I taught her self-hypnosis in third session. In 19 days, she gives me a call. She says, "Ma'am, I have just, you know, thrown away all my alcohol bottles." So I asked her why. She said, "When I'm getting the kick from self-hypnosis, why would I go for alcohol?" To me, this was the proof of how hypnotherapy, how effective it is. And everything was getting sorted in 3 sessions, 20 sessions. So instead of 20 and 20 days thing and all, just teach the person for 3 days or bring him to your clinic for 1 or 2 sessions, and then the person can apply the same onto himself. This is called self hypnosis. And if this was so effective, then I guess I got my returns from Eka, not in the form of the funds that I wanted to raise, but in the form of the blessings that I got from my clients. And after that, also, I understood that this is the course that I need to do and I need to just finish it off. And I was teaching in Mayur school then. So I told them, I was a PGT in psychology. I told them, see, this 1 month I want for level 2 to 4, which is happening in Delhi, and I'm going to go there. So do whatever you want. So, that's where my entry into the practice part began. Till then, I had good base in Jaipur and Ajmer, 2 cities, or at least I was managing. So that's how this began, and then level 2 to 4 happened, and my own issues. I went there to learn how to help my clients, but I understood there was a lot that I had to work upon myself. And when I started working on myself, my own presenting issue is something else and core issue is something else. Confusion in life is coming from somewhere else while it was lying in my mother's womb. All those things happened and it was a clarity, huge clarity for me. So there is a therapy called age regression and age regression therapy we teach in level 2. So in that, you understand where, I understood basically. I don't say you can get an opening from any of the levels. I can't say that. But for me, it was age regression and age regression therapy after theory of mind, which I learned in level 1. So in level 2, this age regression therapy, the presenting issue was I had confusion. And then when I got the regression thing happened onto me. Age regression is going down your age in the present age, in the present lifetime. So I reached till my mother's womb, and that was the moment when she was deciding, should I give birth to this child or should I not? To me, it was surprising. I thought this is all bullshit. This cannot happen. How can my mother think that way? But no, this brought about a lot of curiosity in me. And what I did was, even before reaching my uncle's home where I was staying for this course in Sabdarjan Enclave, I got down in Green Park metro station and gave a call to my mother. I asked her, "Where are you? Are you with dad?" She said, "Yes, I'm around him." "Okay, move away from him." All right. And then she said, "What happened?" Because, daughter is calling and saying, "Move away from the dad." Okay. And then I asked her, "When I was in your womb, did you have this thought?" She said, "Who told you that?" And there was my answer. Proof in front of my own eyes when my mother is saying, "Who is telling me that?" When I myself could see it. Okay, so that was a huge opening, and my trust became stronger into the science. And the next day is for age regression therapy. Now, what happens in this therapy is all the files of confusions that were opened up the previous day, the next day, they are torn off in your mind, in your subconscious mind. So they make you relive. Sorry, now we make you relive. Now I'm a part of the same thing. So we make you relive all those memories one last time, and to the guided imagination, we are asked to tear away those pages and put them in a box. Okay. And then we surrender that box to divine white light. So this is how we remove all the cellular memories which we were carrying across, all these years. And then a golden book with a golden pen is visualized, which is coming from the universe. And now with the new attitude, we write the destiny. So I also wrote the same, as it was commanded in the therapy. And you won't believe whatever I wrote. Within 8 months, I got 8 times, or 3 times, you can say 8 times is 8 months, but in 8 months, I got 3 times success of whatever I wanted to achieve. Shiva is my friend here sitting and listening. You can see her in the video. These people have seen me rise. I was nothing, absolutely nothing. And with each day with hypnotherapy, I don't know how these 5, 6 years have just flown. I don't even know the count of it. What I did, when I did, how I did, whom I'm meeting, whom I'm healing. And things are all in happening mode. They are in a surrender zone. I'm not doing it. It is just happening to me. And now I have students from all across the world. I mean, I was someone who wanted to, after I left teaching my psychology, PGT psychology, when I left that designation, it was as if, there was something inside of me saying, Kavita, you are a good teacher. Students are getting 100 on 100 in your first batch onwards in psychology CBSE board. You need to at least pass on this knowledge to people. And I could never, I thought of writing a book, but I could never write it. Writing a book is not an easy task. And somehow, because this intention was there that I have to share my knowledge, the podcast thing happened. And I don't know how many of you have been listening to it, but I have 2.7 thousand people in 2 months' time as my audience. So all those who need to reach, they are getting touched. I couldn't even imagine 41 people sitting in this webinar of mine, but it is just happening. So, what hypnotherapy does to you is it aligns you to your own life plan. And that happens when our own healing happens, when our notions, our own limiting beliefs, our own core issues are touched upon. That is what my story with hypnotherapy is. And when I learned, with practice, one day what happened, I was back in Ajmer, and this was in 2017, 25th December 2017. One client came to me and he said, ma'am, I have these many issues, but I don't have time, because even I had to go back to Jaipur. And this was 25th December. To me, 25th December was initially supposed to be a golden day, because I would go to churches, I would enjoy the, cakes, and would wish people around. But then, since my client was there, I understood my real service is not in the church. It is in the people who are coming to me. And that's where one therapy I gave to this person, it took me 3 hours. And in those 3 hours, each issue of his got resolved. He could see glimpses of 56 past lives. And I have a written or audio testimony from this person who came to me after like 7, 8 days and told me, ma'am, the marriage which was not happening, I am now engaged. The abuse that came up, it's all sorted. My career is settled, and I'm getting married. After engagement, I'm getting married in January. So all 4, 5 issues, and the stomach ache he had, he never mentioned stomach ache to me while case receiving. But then in therapy, it was showing up. And when this stomachache thing came up, a past life from there, some dog came up, and from there, a past life associated came up. He said to me, ma'am, the stomachache has gone, which was there for ages, and I didn't know the reason behind it. So that was so effective. He also told me, ma'am, I went back home, and the page that you gave me, writing, okay, this year, this past life, this year, this past life, all the 56 past lives, I went and researched on Google. And believe me, I saw the images that I was seeing in my own imagination. I have complete audio recording for that, because we have to present cases, 10 cases we have to submit after our 5 levels. And those were the days when I was doing that. So that was the first day when I understood how to do therapy in just one session. And so much of, recovery. So I am a proof, and each day I am seeing, hypnotherapy is a mad science. Why I call it mad? Because there is magic and discovery each minute, with each case, with each session, with each client, and each moment of our lives now. we can understand, okay, if this is the presenting issue, then what could be the core issue behind this and how we have to reach there. And then, of course, I can say that it is 93% recovery because beyond everything is time karma. So the time that you have to go through to heal that thing which is troubling you, that has to be there. But healing happens. It would happen, it can happen immediately, just like this client, or it may take 4 to 5 years. I have clients who come back to me after 5 years of my counseling only and telling me, ma'am, you were the one who changed my life. And I cannot even imagine, it's just happening. People whom I don't know, they are reaching out to me saying, ma'am, the podcast is so effective. I could not think of all this. It's all in the flow, it's all in the sync. So that is what hypnotherapy is for me, and that's what I can say it is how effective it is. Now, if we talk about mind, then there is a difference between mind and the brain. Dr. John Kappas defines mind as a big ball of energy that is approximately 12 feet in diameter, the center of which is located in the pit of your stomach, where exactly you feel the butterflies. And science is the proof that if you cut my stomach into 2 pieces, you will not find a single living butterfly. You want me to repeat it slowly for you? Shrishti, I don't know where you are. What's happening in the chat? I don't know. I can't see people here and only 2 people are here.
I am here. I am here.
Yeah, so I hope you're keeping a check on the chat. Do they want me to repeat it
Yes.
slowly?
No, there's no one. I'm very sure that they are very like impressed and they don't know exactly.
So basically, Shrishti, my purpose is not to impress the people. It is just to share what I know. So I guess, Sindhuja,
Yes, ma'am.
anything
Yeah,
you
the
want
session
to?
is really it is good. Actually, you can continue it. That's the thing I want to tell.
Thank you so much, Sindhuja. So thank you. I'm not used to teaching a blank screen basically. Thank you, Jyoti, for showing your video. Okay, so yeah. So there is a difference between mind and brain. So mind is a ball of energy. Thank you, Tamanpreet. While brain is just a piece of flesh which is there in your skull. While mind is a ball of energy and the center is in the pit of your stomach. Thank you, Sanjana, where you feel the butterflies. That's the gut that you call it. Okay. So it's 12 feet. So one thing is clear, your brain is in the body, but the body is in the mind. And that's how you talk about, law of attraction, you talk about secret, you talk about collective consciousness and stuff. All this, we give the science behind this in the uh, course, hypnotherapy level 1 itself. So how to enhance your manifestation and things, how do they work actually, so all that you'll get to know from the course. Mind, I told you. Let me just come to the next thing here. Here, if you look at the ball of energy, that is how we can show you onto the 2D thing. It's not 3D, although in reality it is a 3D ball-like thing, okay? So there is a conscious mind and there is a subconscious mind. Even Freud talked about it, but then here we are taking up the model from Dr. John Kappas instead of Freud, okay? So Freud said that there is an unconscious mind also, while we do not believe in any unconscious mind, because we say that there is a part of mind which is called the primitive mind. That's again is the part of your subconscious mind where you can reach easily through past life regression. So your subconscious mind is 6,000 times bigger as or powerful as compared to the conscious mind. uh, Conscious mind is the mind that thinks, reasons, logicalizes, takes decision and all that. Whatever I am talking to you guys is going in your conscious mind. And from the conscious mind, when you will go off to sleep, there is a critical filter between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So this critical filter will break and it will go down in your subconscious mind. And that is where your filing would happen. So each event associated with an emotion will get stored. Okay, now if I say I did something good in my life and my mom gave me a chocolate as a child, so that event comes to the conscious mind first. When I go off to sleep, first layer is the layer of judgment in the critical filter. So I did something good, I got the chocolate. Was that good or bad? The judgmented is it was good. The file goes little down in the subconscious part of the critical filter. Here, if I have done something good, a happy emotion is attached. Then the file goes and stores itself in the folder of chocolate along with the file page and the event there, plus the emotion, the happy emotion, pleasure emotion. Similarly, another time I did something good and my dad gave me a chocolate. So same folder will be added with one more page above that along with another happy emotion. The happy emotion becomes stronger there. Another time my teacher gave me a chocolate. So this folder keeps on increasing with the happy emotion association to an extent that now if I feel sad at the age of 35, the first thing I would do would be to have a chocolate so that I feel happy. That is the association. Okay. Similarly, the negative or the heavy or the pain files are also there. What do we do in hypnotherapy? We take the person from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind, and from there, all the irrelevant emotions or the heavy emotions, the painful emotions, they are removed in this process. Okay, it is not like I'm looking into your eyes and taking away all your money. It's not like that. Okay, it is clinical hypnotherapy used for healing purposes. Okay, so the seer, the critical filter, this part, okay, this part which you can see here, critical filter is developed in the age of 0 to 8 years. This is where the conditioning happens. Okay, all the belief systems are there, all the rules to life are there. This is good, this is bad, this is something we should do, this is something we should not do, and the value set and everything, the superego concepts are there. Okay, now when the files go down, the judgment comes from the belief systems. So anything which changes or attempts to change your own belief system is called a hypnotic modality. Okay, anything that changes or attempts to change or modify or give you a flexible belief system is called uh, hypnotic modality. Clear? Now, what do we do in hypnotherapy? Take the person down into the subconscious mind and release the heavy energy, heavy emotions, or the core issue, wherever it is coming from. Now, there can be a person who says, there was a case that came up to us. The person was 32 years of age, okay? And his sister gave birth to a baby girl. The person went to the hospital to meet the baby girl, and he crossed an ICU, incubation room. Okay. Now, when he is crossing the incubation room, went and met the girl, and after he reached home, there was a stupid notion that came to his mind. The notion was, I will not survive. Perfect. So now, since then, when the notion came up to his mind, he went and met every doctor practically possible. And there was no biological reason behind this thought because he was biologically fine. Okay. Now this person comes to us and then we say, okay, so you have a fear of death. No, I don't have the fear of death. What I have is the notion that I won't survive, and he was very clear with that. Okay. So when the regression happened, the person was regressed to the age of 2 days of his life in the present life. Okay. When he was 2 days old, he was in the incubation room. He was a very slim baby, malnourished baby. One nurse was holding this baby in her hand and talking to the other nurse, saying, this baby won't survive. So that is where his issue was. All the illogical situations of your life have a logical answer in your subconscious mind because it has happened with you across time and space in this life or whichever life. If you ask me, I read a question, is past life true? I am not here to claim whether it is true, whether it is not true. But you know what? How do the Western countries look at this? If it is in the mind, it needs to be healed. And by the way, all the people in past life, if it is just an imagination, why can't they imagine something good for themselves? Why do they have a painful death? These are certain questions that need the answer. Okay. So that's what that's what we propose. We are not here to you know have a claim that okay, past lives are there, or you can say previous births are there or deaths are there. But whatever is there in your mind, if even if it is your imagination, it needs to be healed. Come on. If you're imagining something bad for you, how miserable you are in your own minds, you need to check that thing out, isn't it? If I'm imagining, I can imagine I have a very rich family and I had a very healthy happy life and I was the most talented woman on earth in those times. Why couldn't I imagine? So that is where all my questions are. So that is for you to understand whether it is there, whether it is not there. At the end, you need to know why is the pain happening, why the person comes to the therapist or goes to the therapist, because there is something in his life that he is not able to control or manage, right? Why does that happen? Because the conscious mind is 10 to 12% and it is not being able to find the reason or the logic for it. Once we take the person down to the subconscious mind, be it current life, be it a past life, the logic comes to the awareness of the conscious mind. And when the conscious mind gets the logic, healing becomes quicker, easier. Is that clear? So that was my answer to the other question. How do we do the hypnosis? So let's understand this diagram. Whenever a crisis situation happens, then the body has only two responses to follow, which are innate. We have learned it. We don't teach the babies also to fight or flight. It happens on its own. Okay. So if a danger is there, either we take up a fight or we take up a flight. So when the flight and fight responses are activated in our system, so mind perceives the crisis, sends the signal to the brain here. Now the brain analyzes its own resources through the hypothalamus, pineal gland, and the pituitary gland. Checks, do you have the resource to fight or flight, whichever the resource is. And then through the sympathetic nervous system, the fight and flight is activated. Once we reach the peak point where the danger is no more there, then the parasympathetic nervous system is activated and we are brought to the normal state of equilibrium. That's how the normal process is. All of us have known it from the science chapters. Is that clear? So what do we do in hypnotherapy is we, on the conscious mind of the client, it's like a nervous sleep, okay? We increase the message unit so much so that the person's fight and flight is activated. And when the person reaches the peak stage, there we give the command deep sleep. Now from there, conscious mind to the subconscious mind, we get the access of it. So the person's parasympathetic system is not activated. We count that person up. Okay, that's how we do. We induce trance-like state and go down the subconscious mind. In normal conditions, when it is not a hypnosis, and if the fight and flight is activated, there is no peak point. The flash point is not there. Then panic happens. That is called panic attack. But here in hypnosis, we are taking the person in the subconscious mind. Okay. So that is how we induce a trance-like state and heal the person. And it is very important to understand, because there was a question in the group that said what happens to the brain. Brain remains normal, mind remains normal, nothing happens. Why? Because let's understand the process, this table basically. When I talk about mind, conscious mind and subconscious mind, two things we have and we are aware of them, right? When we are awake, both of them are awake. Conscious is also awake and the subconscious is also awake, and both of them are in control. Like if I ask Tamanpreet, can you tell me your deepest secret, you would say, I don't even know you, why should I? Right? So that is conscious mind is saying no, inhibitory processes are on, right? It is in control, and the subconscious would definitely not tell anything, right? Your subconscious, understand, your subconscious does only one thing. And what is that one thing? To look after your survival. Even if you are asleep, it will look after your metabolic activities. In your dreams, if you're falling from somewhere, it will wake you up. If someone is, putting a knife into your back, it will wake you up, because it is active and it is looking after your survival. Okay. So subconscious, so anyhow, someone pre-subconscious will say, forget it. Why should I even talk about that? Why should I even look at Kavita now? Enough. Okay. When we are awake, this happens. Both are awake. When we are asleep, then the conscious is sleeping. It has no control. The subconscious is active and looking after the survival process. Okay. But in hypnosis, what happens is even the conscious is awake and the subconscious is awake. But the conscious gives away the inhibitory processes, the control. Right? And now if I take Amanpreet into trance-like state and she gives me the permission to take her down, she gives me the consent, only then I would take her down there. And then the conscious mind will not give the inhibitory processes. And it will now, subconscious will say, okay, the issue started from there. It will be very much there in her awareness, because my idea is not to make you asleep. The idea is to bring to your awareness what you forgot across time and space, right? And if you're asleep, there will be no way in which I would be communicating with you. You won't even talk, because when you are asleep, conscious mind is sleeping. Is that clear? So people may say that, the therapist couldn't hypnotize me, because they have false notions. They think we have to be in complete control of the therapist. No, we are not here to write manoritas for you. We are not here to write biographies for you. Okay, that is up to you. How much do you want to disclose and how much do you want to heal? That is clinical hypnotherapy. It's not hypnotism. Now, the difference between hypnotherapy and hypnosis and hypnotism. Hypnosis, I told you, the process of breaking the critical filter between the conscious and the subconscious mind. That's hypnosis. When we go down in the subconscious mind and remove the unnecessary emotions from the mind, subconscious mind, that process is called hypnotherapy. While hypnotism is like the word black magic in the country, which is banned. So we do not do hypnotism, we do hypnosis or hypnotherapy. What is the difference between the two is the consent. Hypnotism is for taking control of someone's mind, while hypnotherapy is sammohan. In Hindi, if you call it, hypnotism is vashikaran, while hypnotherapy is sammohan. You give me the consent and I take you down there for your healing purposes. So you would not find clinical hypnotherapists onto stage shows. There are two schools of hypnotherapy, okay? One is the Eastern school, the other is the Western school. So although we are in the West, but we follow the Eastern school of thought, although we are in the East, we follow the Western school of thought, while Eastern school of thought is about hypnotism. Is that clear? So there are two branches, science is same. The other thing can also happen, and this also happens. So we are more into healing, the other can be something else, we do not know. So all those, taboos, a hypnotist came and, took away all the money and, converted people into monkeys and chimpanzees. We do not do that. Okay. So the gene remains same. We work on the human being. The human body remains same. Well, right. So I guess I have answered whatever I had to as per the questions. Now you can ask me if there are any questions. If Shrishti, anything is pending, you can read out from the chats or WhatsApp group and I would answer the questions.
We had one question which asked that which organization gives us the license to practice as a hypnotherapist?
Okay, so the situation in India is NLP, yoga, acupuncture, hypnotherapy. All these are unorganized or organized sciences. Okay. Yet again, there is a letter that we have written. It states from the government. It states that hypnotherapy is approved as a modality of treatment, as a therapeutic modality. Okay. So with ECA, if you're going for any hypnotherapy institution, be very clear about the credentials, accreditations, and stuff. I know ACA and I can talk about that. So with ACA, we have 5 levels and there is a step-by-step process. It's not like 2 days now I'm teaching you past life. No. Okay, we go very slow. We go with step-by-step thing. With online thing happening, yeah, there was also a question on online course. So with online, because there are many trainers whose living is completely this course. They do nothing else. Okay, so Yuvraj sir, who's the CEO of ACA, with much effort, he had to convince himself first, and then convinced all of us, and then he opened it for us. Now what we are doing is we have divided theory and therapies, practicals separately. So the ACA module is 60% theory, 40% practicals. So all the theory is now online. And when the situations are better, when we can sit in groups, then the therapy part or the practicals will happen. Okay. And believe me, you are students who are repeating online course with us, who have already done their 5 levels. They are saying, ma'am, this is a better model. Because now in those times, when it was practical and theory together, we couldn't focus on either. And here at least we know, okay, what are the concepts? Okay. So this is more effective, this model. All right. This is what the students have experienced. So that's where the course is. And then with accreditation part, after your 5 levels, complete practicals and all, what we do is there are 10 cases that you need to submit and you are given a mentor. Okay. And that mentor supervises everything. Could you please mute Shrishti, whoever's this thing is on? So he or she
Yes.
supervises the person. And even I have students from, you can say Dubai and Malaysia, and I don't know where all now. So many parts now. So they're just online thing and they do the work, they submit the cases and I guide them where is the lack and things happening like that. So after the interview, after the submissions of 10 cases, what we do is an interview process happens. So, there is no lacuna. They would check you at each point. It's not like you can just submit and learn and then practice immediately, nothing like that. Okay. So complete process is there and authentic one. After the interview, they give you the final certificate of a practitioner and put your name onto their website. You can go and check aka.co.in. You would find practitioners. Otherwise, there are thousands of students who are doing. If they are not submitting the cases, we do not stand for them. Okay. And after this certificate that we get is now holds it holds accreditations from IMDHA, which is International Medical Dental Hypnotherapy Association. TASO is Transpersonal Regression Association, Transpersonal Regression Therapy from Netherlands. There's one more body. Earth is European Association of Regression Therapists, and it is the ISO certified process into our country. Once you are ACA certified therapist, then you can call yourself as ACA certified or certified clinical hypnotherapist. Plus, after the 5 levels, you can opt for IMDHA licensing. IMDHA, as I said, International Medical Dental Hypnotherapy Association. That's the biggest body of regression therapists. Once you get that license, now you can practice in 36 plus countries. Of course, in India, it is not, as I said, organized field. But yes, there are practitioners across the world. Okay. So that is where ACA stands.
So a few people are asking, can we practice privately after doing the course from ACA?
Yes.
We definitely can.
Yes, there are many students of mine who have now opened their own centers. In Jaipur itself, I've got 2-3 students.
How long does it take for a person to complete the course and everything?
Yeah. So level
Charges
1,
of
charges and all charges. I don't remember.
Charges of CAI versus ACA, and some people had mentioned that CAI is charging less fees than ACA.
I would call it CHII, Shrishti, if you can. So yes, as I said, CHII has 3 modules. There are certain, as when I was doing the research, there are certain points which are missing from their model. And we believe like how much you can spend upon your own self, accordingly the universe gives you 3 times or more. This is my experience, which I have seen after my age regression therapy. I invested that much, it's about challenging your own subconscious mind. how much can you challenge it? If you invest more, you would definitely want to earn more, and more, 3 times more than that, whatever you invested. Okay. So
Eligibility for this?
any person who has done 12th can go for this course. There is nothing like, and of course, the sound mind should be there. Okay. There was another question which asked me in the group I read, who can be the, clients for hypnotherapy. So any person on earth who has a mind becomes a potential client for you. So, okay. So that is where we are. But believe me, we have to go by certain processes, certain steps. It's not like you can just immediately start hypnotherapy on anyone. So that process we teach in the courses and all. How long it takes is when we do the complete curriculum with the practical and the theory. Then level 1 stands for 2 days. Level 2 has 5 days. Level 3 another 5 days. Level 4 has 6 days, and level 5 8 days with a gap of 1 day. So in a sense, some 31 days program it is. While going online, it's some hourly basis. Like level 1, I take in 12 hours. Level 2 takes 18 hours. Level 3 takes 18 hours. Okay. And 4 and 5, I guess, accordingly they would go. So 3 days again, they are like that, divided like that. So it's a quick process, but then a very deep one.
Shruti Jan is asking, private practice can be done after doing from ACA or not? Yes, it can be done.
Yes, and in fact, if you are a psychologist, if you already have a setup, you can incorporate all that you learn from us into your practice, but then you cannot call yourself as a clinical hypnotherapist. Okay.
Somebody is asking about the acronym IMDHA, the full form of
IMDHA,
IMDHA.
IMDHA stands for International Medical and Dental Hypnotherapy Association. So you can check the website imdha.org for more details onto that.
Can hypnotherapy help in coping and dealing with severe anxiety issues?
Yes, we have circle therapy that we teach in level 2. Just we combine, the message units with the idiomotor responses like finger raising and then clubbing with it. So yes, it can work with that.
Scope of hypnotherapy in India.
So, it is just like the question which we say, what is the scope of psychology in India? As I'm saying, anyone who has mind is your potential client, but how you pitch yourself in, that has to be your point. Like I started with Ajmer, and I'm now known for bringing hypnotherapy in Rajasthan. So we have a number of students in Rajasthan. From Rajasthan, I moved to Delhi. And now I'm looking after the North Zone. Of course, I travel, I'm known in hypnotherapy for traveling as a traveling therapist and trainer. So I have a car, these students of mine, they keep saying, ma'am, when do you rest? When do you live at home? It seems as if your car is your home. So I have my manuals, my hypno chair and everything there. And now with the world going online, it's online sessions everywhere. So now I'm sitting at home and managing everything. So the scope is wide. But
There
provided,
was one question asking, is doing hypnotherapy online a good thing, and is it like, how does it work?
so if you select the right place, right facilitators, right institution, yes, hypnotherapy is more effective. As I said, my students are saying this is better than the face-to-face thing, because online, at least theory, now. Practicals we'll teach later. We can't take the risk of practicals online. Sorry, we don't do that.
Can it be applied for mentally ill people, like serious mental illnesses like
So
schizophrenia or mania?
for serious mental illnesses, if you are beginning your career, no. If anyone is on psychiatric medication, I would suggest to go for cognitive work, more of counseling, more of cognitive work, and with the medication, because the person is already in a trance-like state, already not in adult state. Okay. Once the person is balanced with CBT and other stuff, then you can think of taking the person in trance, but go slow with that person. That person requires a lot of effort. Okay.
Is it, next question, is it suitable for other person to go for hypnotherapy? Any side effects? Older people, I mean, I'm so sorry. Is it suitable for the older people to go for hypnotherapy? Any side effects? Effective for severe depression? And how many sessions required for severe depression?
So severe depression, we will have to check where and what is the stage of depression. If it is a clinical depression, if the person has to go for medication, I being the therapist, if I were the therapist, I would suggest a Rorschach and some further MSc and all, so that to understand where the person's mental state is, the chemicals are in the body, then recommend a psychiatrist, look for, if required, look for the medication stuff, start CBT and all, and then slowly take the person in the trance-like state. But if it is about just the older people, then it is as safe as an ISO process. Okay, so no side effects are here. If you are well trained, if you are with the right hands, you would know exactly what has to be done when and how. Okay.
Will hypnotherapy require any special skills?
No, just a sound mind. Okay. And 12 standard. Rest everything we teach you here. And this course, integrated clinical hypnotherapy, it teaches you to enter the person's mind from thought, from energy body, from physical body, and for almost all the areas. And it has best of the modules. You can find REBT in this course, you can find CBT in this course, you can find NLP in this course, there is pranic healing in this course, there is Reiki in this course, a number of things. There is rhythmic relaxation processes, there is metaphysics of diseases, there is body syndromes, whatever you need in your basket, everything, which is why I
How
selected it.
Same here. How to apply for this?
How to apply for this? You can connect Shrishti, or you can write it to me. We can teach you whatever
Definitely.
needs to be taught.
And about the fee structure and the number of days that takes, like for the theory and the practical, I'll share it in the group if it's okay.
Yeah.
And we will take up other questions, like apart from private practice, where else can we apply this?
Apart from private practice, as in, you can apply it anywhere. It gives you the skill set. Even if you are not a practitioner, even if you're not a counselor, from level 1, we teach you the two types of people and how do they communicate. And communication forms the basis of human race. So you can apply it anywhere, even if you are a marketing person. Okay. So nothing goes
Uh,
waste here.
Somebody is asking, what about ICARS? ICHARS.
So I won't be commenting much on that because I haven't researched about it. And as I told you that I asked my volunteer to do all the research and stuff. So he suggested me these two courses long back.
Any negative effect on patient after hypnotherapy?
Again, depends upon the skill set of the client.
On an average, how many sessions does a person require to feel its effects?
You should listen to my podcast, recent podcast onto it. There are certain variables, patient variables and the therapist variable. If the patient is motivated, if the patient is in the readiness zone, if the patient is looking for hope from the sessions, then the healing is quicker and faster. If the therapist is open-minded and with the right skill set and all, so you can just go and check the podcast. So same applies with hypnotherapy. So I can't say ki, I don't know what the question was now. I forgot. Okay.
That's okay, ma'am. Then we have there are so many questions regarding, is CHI original or ACA is
So
original?
as I said, you can't say what is original and what is not original. Okay. So as I said, Dr. Yuvraj Kapadia brought in the hypnotherapy in the country along with his teacher, who is Dr. Sunny Satin. But since there were certain things which were missing, so he named it ECA. He gave up the name, his own brand. Initially, it was CHII. It is formally, ECA is formally known as CHII. So to stabilize the science, he gave up his own brand. So now it is ECA.
Can you suggest some good courses or institute to learn CBT and DBT?
Good courses, I cannot suggest that. Yes, you can try UPS, Unique Psychological Services in Delhi for that. So they are good in conscious work. And of course, Dr. Chinu Agarwal is there, so you can try her also.
Can it be made as an amalgamation with counseling for
Yes,
personality
definitely.
disorder?
Definitely, yes. Because we have a theory also, then you can amalgamate it any time. As I said, if you are a psychologist onto the field, you can immediately learn this knowledge and practice hands-on.
Is it right that one can go to his past life even past both?
I answered this question, I guess, previously.
Who can be hypnotized? Anybody can be.
Anybody who has a mind and is willing to get hypnotized.
Yeah. We have answered most of the questions. There's somebody asking about the job scope after doing clinical hypnotherapy.
I know there are people who keep approaching me, ma'am, if you have a vacancy, we would like to work with you. So I say to them that I don't believe in giving you jobs. I believe in making you empowered to have your own business. So yeah, you can always utilize the skill set into whatever job that you're doing, but it is always better to have your own stuff, because the universe is huge. I myself cannot reach everyone. Similarly, Yuvraj sir, when he was he learned it, and when he was bringing CHIR to India, there were people, his colleagues, who said that, Yuvraj, what are you doing? You are creating your own competitors. He said, this way the consciousness won't shift. And he stick to teaching hypnotherapy to people. The aim is to have one hypnotherapist in each home, so that happy families happen, the functional families can come up, the consciousness can be on that level. So that is where it is, and then rest is history. I am working for him and the organization. It's not a competition. And change the world. What else do you need? You have your own soul group, you have your own people, you can touch them anytime. Even if just 10 minutes theory of mind you teach them, that is more relieving. I just talked about it. The person is trying to solve the issues from the conscious mind, but the answer is in the subconscious mind. It's so relieving to know. Although it is a paradigm, it's not yet documented, but yes, that is where it is. It is.
Is it uniformly taught everywhere?
Everywhere for Eka, I can say. But again, that you need to select your trainer prudently. Just kind of energy you can match. Okay.
If I take the session, what is the charge for the session? Like if you're taking up hypnotherapy as a therapy, what are the charges that one can put?
So for that you can connect me in my personal window.
All right. I think where all can we be placed, after learning hypnotherapy, you can do anything. So, charges for the course in EKA and CHII, I'll be sharing it. The revised courses, we'll be sharing it. The
so
EKA
I guess
ones.
EKA courses fees we will share, but then CHII, because I'm not into CHII, so I won't be saying anything onto that. You will have to research. Google is there and they have their websites. It's easy.
I think we have answered most of the questions, and I hope everything is settled.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Priyanka.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, you have given the answer for the older people, that it is for older people. But for the case of depression, you need to take the person first for the medication. But what if the person is already on medication from past few years?
So Priyanka, in that situation, we have seen good results with people who are on medication, but then we combine it with CBT and hypnotherapy.
CBT and hypnotherapy both.
Yes. And there are, a good number of changes we have observed. Even a client came to us who was taking medicines from past 20 years. Okay. After taking the CBT and combined session of hypnotherapy, the psychiatrist himself reduced the medication. So that was a huge achievement, and we are seeing it day in, day out in Jaipur at least.
Okay. So this process of hypnotherapy can be done online also on the
Yes, nowadays I am doing, but yet again, if the person is too old, then we'll have to see. The first session is always counseling with me, and then we decide what to be done next.
Okay. So, ma'am, any idea like how many sessions will be required for a person?
No. Unless I understand the case, unless I know the person personally, I cannot comment on to how many sessions and what. Okay. Generally, it takes one session. It may take 10 sessions. Again, depends upon individual cases.
It's just like after taking 10 sessions, will it be fruitful some way? That is the question.
Priyanka, you know, hypnotherapy or any science for that matter, it's like if you've seen Veena, so there is this instrument, there's a lot of string, okay? So even if you move one string, there will be a rhythm. The rhythm can be quicker, the rhythm can be later. That you have to see, okay? But
Okay.
rhythm will be there. Something will shift.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
welcome.
Would it be beneficial for substance abuse?
Yes, in this is
Like
we have
alcohol,
seen
yes.
beautiful results. You know, in level 5 there is a complete 5 days thing that we teach in level 5 for smoking cessation, smoking, alcohol addiction, porn. I had a client from Lucknow. He had you can say he was into weed, he was into smoking, and he was also into alcohol. So he came down to Ajmer and stayed here with me in my upper portion. We have a, you can say, two-storied house. So he stayed there, and 5 days back-to-back therapies I gave. Immediately, he did not leave everything. Smoking continued. But now, after some time, after a year or two, he wrote to me, it's been 21 days now that I am off the smoke. In just 3 sessions, there was an army person who came to me. He said that I have porn addiction. So just I could take only 3 sessions for him because his posting, his team called him back. Only 3 sessions, porn addiction gone. He wrote to me in another 21 days, ma'am, it's gone, oh, completely gone. So because you know the person is trying to figure out the answer. You know, it only happens if the person is willing to let go of the addiction. We enhance the willpower of the person. Otherwise, the person is trying to figure out the answer from the conscious mind. It is small. The associations of all these things are in the subconscious mind, which is the bigger portion. Each time you try to leave it, it is happening from the conscious mind. But if therapeutically you're trying to do it, it is happening from the subconscious mind. Now the associated associations are removed and void is filled. That's how it is.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Yes, Sindhuja?
Pooja here. Yes, ma'am. Like, how for like, can it be applied for children population, like for normal?
Yes. So we also teach child hypnosis in level 3 of clinical hypnotherapy.
In which we will be applying it for children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we
How
go
about,
about with the children? That we teach in level 3.
yes, ma'am. Then how about the special children, like for example, children with MR or
You
autism?
know, for them, I would, yeah. So autism and all, there are cases, recovery cases, but then we go again, we combine it with other modalities like, you know, yoga and sky,
Right.
Shrahastra Kriya yoga, all these are more effective. There's
Okay.
one of my students in Jodhpur whose brother is a Down syndrome person. And, you know, he's been doing yoga since his birth, and now he's in standard 9th. So amazing
So,
changes with yoga. And yes, of course, we can apply hypnotherapy to them. So
so
it
it
becomes
should be a combination with some of the therapies.
absolutely.
Okay. And
Somebody named Moto G is raising
I
the
guess,
hand. I'm not sure.
Sindhuja is still wanting to say something.
yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Actually, if someone has to ask, let them.
No, you can ask Sindhuja. I will address one issues at a time. I
Yeah,
won't
ma'am.
make it a mess.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, currently I'm doing my PhD in clinical psychology, and that's the thing that I'm triggering a lot of questions. So, one thing is whether it can be applied for severe mental illness that you have already addressed, and how about this personality disorders? Like, can it be done with
Yes,
people?
yes. So, you know, if you are doing your PhD in clinical hypnotherapy and you learn the procedures of hypnotherapy, clinical psychology well,
Mm,
then it's an add-on benefit to you because now you
mm,
know how to manage the conscious mind and you would know how to manage the subconscious as well. So, complete mind it is that you are addressing.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Yes. So, who's raising the hand? Moto G. I
Somebody
can't.
named Moto G. I'm not sure what the name is. I've been asking them to like write their names.
It's okay. So, Moto G, you can just unmute yourself and let us know the question. I don't think the person is there. Maybe Galti say. Okay. Yeah. So unmute yourself, Shrishti.
Maybe by mistake they must have raised the hand. I'll lower it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Sakshi.
मैम सॉरी मैंने थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन किया है, तो मुझे बस ये पूछना था कि हम कब से अगर हम सीखना चाहते हैं, आई एम डूइंग मास्टर्स इन साइकोलॉजी, मेरा लास्ट सेमेस्टर है,
Okay.
तो मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि अब हम कब से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं अगर हम ये सीखना चाहते हैं कोर्स?
So Sakshi, my next batch for level 1 is aligned for 4th and 5th of July. अभी बस 2 दिन में सीख सकते हो, ठीक है? फिर फ्लो में चले जाओगे।
ओके मैम, प्रॉपर कितने देर का कोर्स होता है, बिकॉज हम लोग अमृतसर से, और कहाँ पे आना है? सॉरी आई डोंट
So
नो।
Sakshi, I will share the recordings. We'll share the recordings of this, so you'll get to know the details about it. It's now online as well as practical. So online we are teaching theory. Practicals will happen once the situations will be better. Okay.
Okay.
So wherever you are, you can learn it.
Okay.
And this month, this time with the course going online, I've got a lot of students from Punjab. So I guess practicals will happen in Punjab. So no worries.
Okay. Please share the details. We will join.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes,
much.
definitely.
I will
How
share
about-
the.
Sorry to intervene.
Yes,
It's absolutely okay, ma'am.
How about South India, ma'am? Any idea about?
Where are you in South India, Sindhuja?
Exactly, Coimbatore.
Coimbatore. So you can do the practicals from
Bangalore.
Mumbai or Bangalore, and you can do the theory from me if you want.
Ma'am, actually, I am doing my PhD in Amity, Jaipur.
So then what is the issue? You can come over easily.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll make effort to reach you after coming.
Yes,
It's
yes.
better to do the online courses now and then do the practical whenever you are coming back to Jaipur for your
Okay.
like
Is there
regular
any
courses.
chance? Yeah, I can understand. Like, is there any chance that I can enroll even after this particular time? You said the enrollment is almost done.
Yeah, so no, I don't say that enrollments are almost done, because we are open to even the last minute entries. If you want to enroll, you can enroll now also. And there is a group that we have. Maybe Shrishti, we
Yes,
can.
I will share the link. I'll share the link.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shrishti.
Will Dr. Kavita teach us during the online module? Yes, Dr. Kavita takes level 1 and level 2. And for level 3, Miss Nija takes it. And she.
Shrishti, I have a news for you. So this time onwards from level 3, I will be taking up.
Amazing.
mental
So
banking,
we will see more of Dr. Kavita then.
Nahi, she will also.
Final question, ma'am.
Yes, Sindhuja.
Like, could you please elaborate the actual ethical consideration about this? Like, we are getting so many confusions about, like, even if I complete my PhD in clinical psychology, I'm not permitted to frame as a clinical psychologist. So what are
Yes, you cannot call yourself as a clinical psychologist unless you go for an RCI course.
RCI registration.
But there is another organization which is in the process of making, that is PCI.
BCI?
P for
PCI.
psychology.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so PCI is happening. So at least you can call yourself as a psychologist or something like that. But then with hypnotherapy, you can definitely call yourself as a clinical hypnotherapist. Okay.
In Mumbai, where exactly will the practicals would be happening?
So there are a number of trainers. You can check the website for the practicals as and when they're happening. Generally, it happens in Suba International Hotel, Andheri.
What about Delhi? It happens in Noida.
Of course, we take in Noida. We have another center in Noida.
I hope that we have. What about Punjab?
Punjab, definitely. I guess my
Chandigarh.
students, Chandigarh, my students will call me to Chandigarh. I'm sure about that. They have.
Can you
have
suggest some courses which are equivalent to MPhil and are RCI recognized?
So, if you have to go for clinical practices, I would suggest to go for MPhil.
I have a list of RCI recognized like universities. I'll share it. That's absolutely.
Yeah, that Shrishti can do. But then my take is, if you're going for RCI, then go for the complete thing. No, why
exactly.
half of it?
Yeah. What about Gujarat?
Gujarat, we have
Ahmedabad.
Yeah, we have Ahmedabad. We have, people are there in Dehradun, but then generally Dehradun comes to Noida. So that's how it is. Yes, Dr. Shobha, MPhil full time. I know, which is why I took the route of hypnotherapy myself, because I was a PhD by then. Okay. Any other question?
I hope that we have answered. We have answered most of them.
Perfect. Then, if there are any more questions, you can write it in the group and I'll address them. Shrishti is available. I'm available. If you feel like connecting anytime, most
I
welcome.
would also share a feedback form with all of you after ma'am reviews it, so that it will be good for us to have some details of all of you.
No, at
Thank
least
you.
I would suggest, not the details, but a genuine feedback on, how the session
Definitely.
was, so that I can incorporate further, I can enhance myself further because this is how I've grown. So that I would do. Okay. All right. So we'll share the recordings. Thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
joining
you,
in.
ma'am.
And it was a pleasure having all of you. Thank you,
It was very humble that you conducted the complete session in English. Very thank you.
You're
Yes, I
welcome.
was very much nervous that only I'm from the South India and I thought completely it will be in Hindi. So
Sindhuja,
thank you so much.
the best part is these days I'm getting students from across the world. So I just recently finished people who were from Japan. So now I'm in the flow of teaching complete English things. So that's how the universe is building
And
me.
your podcasts are very beautiful, ma'am. Very beautiful.
Thank you, Sindhuja. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
Shrishti.
bye bye then.
Bye-bye, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Or
Shrishti.
I'll be ending the session now. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Srishti.